Okay everyone, here we are again. Howdy ho, how are you all doing? I'm Conway here again, St. John's resident, Newfoundland, Canada. Doing part 2 in my series of Canada Day recordings, videotape recordings. So it is going on for 3 o'clock now, quarter to 3, so about 45 minutes now since I made my last one there. I just checked that to see how it turned out. Oh well. As I say, I've got very poor stuff to work with, so I'm trying my best, and the lighting isn't the best in this house. I can see my image here now. I look like death warmed over, so that's all I can do there. So again, bear with me, and hopefully in time I'll get better recording equipment and maybe better lighting and all the rest of it, and trying to speak loudly and clearly as best I can here now so you can hear what I'm saying well. And because everyone knows I'm doing videos today around me, so I just had to bear with me here now. And so I'm trying to make this fun and enjoyable as best I can. It's I mean, what can you do? I mean, it's we can't get out around anywhere as such. I mean, it's nothing on the go. So you do your little thing. You record it if you want to. You have your little parties. You have your little get-togethers and barbecues and whatever anybody's going to be doing around this country today, sort of thing. And a lot of people may upload this stuff to their various channels and social media sites or whatever, and so here I am now deciding to do the very same thing after all these years surfing YouTube myself. Like I said, a better part of 8 years probably or more. I've decided to take the plunge now and start making my own videos, start posting them to my channel. And they will be rough and raw at times. They won't be overly polished all the time. I will try my best, but I hope that will add a cuteness and a quaintness to my videos that might attract somebody. I mean, who knows? I mean, a little bit different, a little bit spicy, a little different flavor from probably what you normally see over YouTube, and I will try to be funny, jolly and all that sort of thing, and try to make the videos as enjoyable as I can for you. So what I'm about ready to do now, I'm in my little porch area here in our house. Our house. I know everyone's going to pick up on my speech. I just know it from different places and so on. So again, bear with me. I'm not aware of everything I'm saying wrong, but our house, a little porch area. The door that I bought for the place myself, one of the best investments I made since I moved in here, actually, to section off the little porch area as a porch, because I wasn't there when I moved in, and the owners wouldn't provide it for the house, the previous owners, not the current ones. Or I don't believe or I had it when the current ones bought the place. So yeah, but it's nice to have the little nook to come into before you come into the main part house sort of thing. And here's my wall decorations here that I have out here, and here's my Canada Day cap, my Canada Day top. I'll put this thing on a tripod later on now, so I can stand back and let you see my Canada Day outfits. I liked what I got done on this wall. It's a tiny little portrait, people, so I can't really even, I suppose I could flip this screen. There we go. And so this is what I have out here. It's all second-hand stuff. I mean, nothing's brand new, but try to put it together in such a way that it looks kind of classy and warm and inviting and all that sort of. All tea candles I have in these things. Where's my finger? Yeah, tea candles, and I haven't lit them up yet. The electric battery operated ones. To see how it would look out here with them lit up. I think it would be quite nice, actually. So we will go outside here now, and I will show you what there is to show from the outside. And turn the screen around here. Okay, good. All right, here we go, people. Here we go. Me cat now. I'll introduce you to my cat a little later on. And there we are. So it is now the 1st of July 2020 here in St. John's, Newfoundland. So far today it's starting off to be a grand day. I mean, I gotta say, it's if it holds up like this all day now, maybe people will get a chance to get out and do a few things around town or whatever. And so everything's in bloom, everything's gorgeous, everything is beautiful. Got a breeze blowing, but it's a nice cool breeze. It's not a cold breeze by any means. I'm going to say the temperature is probably around, well, probably around 21, 22, 23 degrees. Below, I say below 25, but I don't think it's above 25 today. But I'm not right out in the sun either, so I don't know. So, this is our street. I won't name the street. I'll keep that anonymous there now. It's enough that you know I live here in St. John's, Newfoundland, so I'll keep some anonymity here. Anybody who may see these videos from around town will of course know the street possibly, but and our front lawn and all that jazz. Just got it mowed there a few days ago. Grown up again kind of quickly now. I have to rake over all the dead grass there at some point now. Oh, it's not too noticeable, I guess. And the front steps and all that jazz. Just kind of in hard shape there. So okay, I'll take you out there now. And this camcorder does not work well in warm conditions. So like if it's really hot out, the thing will seize up on me. It's not good, so I don't take it out a lot actually. And here's my flags from the front window. Now I had to set the flags up this way because with my little kitty cat, she needs little look areas to peek out to the window. So if I had the flags blocking the window completely, she wouldn't have any way to look out through and so on. She'd probably tear out the flags and so on. That. So I had to set them up that way, just enough so hopefully people can go back and forth when they're going back and forth. Notice it there, notice that I made some attempt anyway to mark the day sort of thing. And so yeah, so that's that. And I mean, yeah, I could have put up more decorations I suppose, but so I'll just step back and just the house, our rental here. $1,600 a month for. Heat and light included, thankfully. But it's just a little small bungalow here on this street. Like I said, it's not quite, well, it's been kicking around for 50 odd years, 55 years probably. I think it was made in the late 60s, built in the late 60s, early 70s. So it hasn't had a lot of renovations or anything yet. It's still got most of its older look to it, older style and everything. So, and I'm quite okay with that actually. That landing there, this railings are ready to give out actually, but that could probably be changed. But and the steps too, the concrete steps, they're really in hard shape. That could be changed. But other than that, I mean, the place get a little bit of a spruced up and so on. Then I mean, it's still a lovely little place to live in. You know, but I'm happy with it to a great degree. Now we got a little bit of a breeze today, so I don't know if that's going to affect the volume, the sound here or not. So if I'm fading in and out, please forgive me. It's perfect for walking, I must say. The breeze is just, see someone there jogging there now, just taking advantage of the day. So here's our street looking down toward our local mall. That's as much as I'll say there. It's really a lovely street, I must say. When it's kept clean and tidy and people look after their properties and so on, that it's a lovely street to be on. Tons of potential. I think it was a really ritzy area when this area, St. John's, was originally built 55 years ago. I think it was a really nice, classy little spot to be living in. So here you get, I hope this thing is changing properly for the lighting conditions here. Can't see my screen here now, people. Not very well. And here's the houses and the trees that we have on the street here. Love this one over here. I'd buy that one myself actually. The lady was selling it for a while, but I think she gave up on it afterwards. I gotta be careful with my battery power here now, because I got two little blocks on my screen here indicating I've lost a significant amount of my battery power already. So hopefully I'll get one more video in after this one, roughly 20 minutes long as well. And then I may have to change over the batteries. But so here's a view of the street going in the opposite direction, going toward our local hospital in that direction. And that's all I'll say there, not to give away too much information. So there are people out around today, enjoying the day, enjoying the weather. Probably going to various local events now, or their own home parties or whatever. I'm hoping people are getting out and enjoying the day. I'm hoping that they make the best of it. We have people around town that still wear their mask. When I go out around, I don't have a mask on here right now, but when I go out around, I wear my mask too. Definitely when I go into a public place like the mall or a local store or whatever, even if it's a corner store, I'll have my mask with me, and I'll definitely wear it. I won't stop wearing it until they tell us that this thing has been beat, that they have a cure for it, and no one else is going to get this damn stuff anymore, you know. So until that time comes, I think we should all be doing the same thing. We should be wearing a mask and being wary and cautious and all the rest of it until we're told otherwise, you know. So I'll continue to do it anyway. A lot of people around town are, not as many as should be though. It bugs me a little bit, but to each their own. I guess people have their own minds to use, and so on and so forth. But we're doing pretty good, actually, people. We're doing pretty good with the virus. I gotta say, no new cases now for I think the better part of Vermont. We've only had 100 some odd, if I'm not mistaken, throughout the whole thing here. So I don't want to toot the horn too much about where I live and all the rest of it. But I would say right now, Canada is possibly one of the safest places in the world to live as far as this virus thing goes. And I would venture to say that Newfoundland is maybe one of the safest places in the whole of Canada, to be honest with you. So you know, I'm quite happy along those lines, living where I live to, sort of thing, as far as knowing I'm at risk of picking this thing up, because I think our risk here is very low indeed. Very low indeed. And like I said, you know, you have a decent percentage of the population that's doing what they should be doing and keeping vigilant and all the rest of it. I can't tell you the percentage. I mean, it's less than 50%, unfortunately, but I mean, still, it's a significant percent. And so, you know, like I said, we just keep doing that, and until this thing gets beat. But in the meantime, as you can see, life continues on. We still have to do our stuff, you know. We still have to have our celebrations in a cautious manner. We still have to live. We still have to enjoy ourselves, enjoy the weather and so on that, not let this thing get the best of us at all, of course, but be responsible. You know, that's the thing. Now I'm going to give you, I would like to kind of go in the backyard there, actually. I don't go in the backyard very often because, well, we live on the main floor of the house, so I leave that for the fellow who lives in the basement apartment to enjoy the backyard. But I want to give you a little bit of a view of the town from the back of the house here. Let's see, I'll get down a little further here. There we go. Now this past winter, I have a video, actually. I don't know if I'll post it on my channel or not. Now, as you may know, Newfoundland got hit with a lot of bad weather this past winter. So I was the whole of this past winter shoveling non-stop. Well, you see this window to here, and you see the big drop. There we go. I had this entire area here, I'm not telling you where to lie, people, where this concrete wall is to this support wall or whatever. I had that level with snow, and it was coming right out, right along here, almost touching that window. I was only probably about that much of a gap between where the snow was and the window, right out to the full width of this house. I had basically a snow landing built, where I was just trying to find a place to dump the snow and so on, and this whole thing was just right along, several feet of snow, just locked, you know, and the front here, the front lawn, it was just blocked with snow everywhere. There was just no place to put the darn stuff to. So for the way it looks right now, people, it's as different as night and day. You would not believe the difference of this front lawn now compared to the way it looked there during this past winter. Without a doubt, I think it's one of the worst winters that I've had since I've been on my own, living here in St. John's and so on, living on my own. I never want to go through another winter like this past one again, if we can avoid it, you know. We got hit with a big storm just before, right on Christmas Day, another one I think around New Year's, and it just kept right throughout the whole winter. Just utterly inundated with the snow. And now, of course, you never know. It's different as night and day, like I said. So, yeah, it's not too much more I can do right now, people, other than walk around a little bit and just let you see the general area. This is where I live. This is my little neighborhood and so on there. And typical breezy weather for here in Newfoundland too. We get a lot of wind much of the year. And when it's not wind, it's rain. When it's not rain, it's sleet or something, or overcast or whatever. So I'm actually quite happy with what we got here today. To let you know that we can get good weather here in Newfoundland, you know, and when we do have the good weather, I mean, Newfoundland is as good a place to live, I think, as any place in the world, if you ask me. I mean, I'm born and raised there, so I guess I'm a little bit biased, but I mean, this place has lots of potential, people. Lots and lots of potential. Any foreigners now that would see these videos from different places and so on that you want to come to visit and so on that, I mean, like, yes, by all means. I mean, it's a beautiful place to visit. Don't just stick with St. John's here. I mean, visit the local surrounding areas, local surrounding communities and so on that. I'm originally from a place called Twillingate, Newfoundland, and that is known as the iceberg capital of Newfoundland, actually. And so it's a great place. A lot of tourists go to. A lot of tourists have gone there from the States and different places and so on that. And so highly recommend it. Not because I was born and raised there, but I mean, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous place to go and visit in the summertime, sort of thing. And St. John's is a lovely place to visit in the summertime as well. So once all this shit is out of the way now with this virus thing and all the rest of it, I mean, by all means, come and visit. And you have a lot of friendly people to meet here and things to do, things to see, a lot of wilderness things to see, icebergs, whales, a whole bunch of stuff and so on. Things you might not readily see in other places you were to visit, sort of thing. So it's a quaint little place. I mean, St. John's, as a lot of people may know, a lot of people don't know, it is the oldest European settlement in the whole of North America. We date our origin, our founding back over 500 years. So a lot of cities down in the States probably can toot their horn about, you know, what's the oldest and what was the first one established and all the rest of it. But I think we can hold the claim to being one of the, if not the oldest European settlement in the whole of North America. Over 500 years that you've had European people here in Newfoundland and this part of Newfoundland. With fishing villages and so on and so forth. I may take you down to Killyvilly before the summer's out and do a little video down there. You'll love that little area, St. John's. I have been traveling around St. John's since this whole thing started, so may try to do that soon. So that's that then, people. Rambling on there now. Hope I'm not boring you too much. I'll head back into the house there now, give you another view of the window there. I managed to make this outside video without any interruptions. A miracle. Okay, we're getting the reflection on the window there again now. That's alright, I'll probably have these flags up for a couple of days now before I take them down, so I might make another video again. So yeah, just hit 20 minutes. Okay then. Gonna watch it for my battery power in there. So that's it. So here's hoping that Canada Day now for the rest of the country today. This year of our Lord 2020 is as nice as it is here in St. John's today, and people are getting out, people are having their barbecues, people are going to the parks. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of localized type activities planned, local fireworks probably if the various cities and towns and so on aren't doing anything official. Hopefully individual people have their own things planned and all the rest of it, and we're just going to have a fantastic day, you know. So happy Canada Day to everyone again. And someone will tell me in the comments, I suppose, once I upload this thing, what how old Canada is this year. I should know. It's shocking. Canadian citizens, I don't even know how old my nation is. I have a video where I did a concert 3 or 4 years ago, I think. So that's what I'm saying. It's either 2000. It's either 152 years or 153 years this year. 154 at best, you know. But I got this video where I recorded this concert a few years back for our 150th. And so I may or may not upload that to my channel at some point. That is a very long video. I might have to edit it a bit because there's boring parts to it and so on that, you know. So, but it was my first concert, my first rock concert. It's a Canadian rock group, a legend here in Canada, a legend internationally, I suppose. So whether I would get a copyright strike for uploading it or not, I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, I have to think about that one. But so yeah, so that was either 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I've lost track now. But anyway, I'm sure someone will tell me in the comment section once I upload this. But I'll find out myself before a day's out probably once I go online again. So see you then, people. Flick it back to me ugly old mug here now, and oh, okay, my screen's gonna go really weird now. Okay, I'm upside down, people. Just give me a second here. I tell you, this camcorder, bud. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna do this one. I only hope and pray now that I'm on the screen. It's not gonna work, so. Gotcha this way. No, sir, still upside down. Go this way then. Oh my. Yeah, I definitely need better recording equipment, people. You know, believe it or not, I don't even have a smartphone. So this is why I'm using this cheap old rinky-dink, worn out, busted up camcorder. It keeps giving me all kinds of problems and so on. So okay then, as I said, have a wonderful day. I will make another video now in a few hours time probably. Just different things to try today and so on. Got me booze on the go, my beer for today and so on, so I'll probably get a little bit buzzed on, but not so much that I can't videotape, obviously. Yeah, so that's it then. Everyone take care, God bless, and bye for now. It's me fiddling with the button on the back of the camcorder now to turn this thing off. God bless people. Take care. Bye for now.